किया था ना, चला था अच्छे से. Okay, let's understand today. I'll go back to my smart home. So we will first uh, understand the basics of and the rulings and the basic rulings of HTML right here. आप लोगों ने कुछ पढ़ा है HTML? That means हाँ, कुछ ज़्यादा डिफरेंस नहीं है ना, ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम नहीं है हमारे को. ठीक है, तो कल जो हमने किया था, कल क्या किया था हमने फिर?
बटन बनाए थे, आप उनको स्टाइल करना.
हाँ,
बटन,
बटन्स में स्टाइलिंग. हाँ, okay, 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 okay. So if I open this, is this what we have to do?
yes sir.
Okay, let's start recording. Just a moment. Go, guys.
شنو أخباركم كيف؟
चलिए, so now we need to submit this. देखिए इसमें एक चीट है बिफोर, क्योंकि if you know CSS थोड़ा सा पता है.
yes sir.
ठीक है, तो ज़्यादा आपके साथ मुझे टाइम नहीं लगेगा. कैस्केडिंग स्टाइल दिखाऊंगा मैं, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. It's not like I'm not going to show you. I'm going to show you everything, right? So फिलहाल के लिए हम we're not going to work with styles. We are going to work with the basic logic. Right then, now आपके पास एक plain logic है कि for example if you require an admission, you need an admission in the university Baghdadi, right? तो आप क्या भेजते हो वहाँ पर? फॉर्म भेजते हो. ठीक है, right? तो उस फॉर्म का तरीका होता है भेजने का. ठीक है, तरीका मतलब कैसे भेज सकते हो. Now you have to submit the form here and you have to send it to the university. Now how do you send it? How do you send it? हाँ, फॉर्म नहीं, HTML नहीं, एडमिशन फॉर्म. सीधे आपने फॉर्म लाया यूनिवर्सिटी का, ठीक है, वो भेजना है, पोस्ट करेंगे. ठीक है, सो देयर आर टू वेज. नंबर वन, व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट HTTP, let me consider this as an example right here for your HTTP. So this is the server. I'm not going to touch server today. Alright, so we are going to talk with HTTP. HTTP is a stateless protocol. You know that it does not remember states. And there are two methods to hypertext transfer protocol, HTTP, verbs, methods. So what do you mean by two HTTP verbs or two HTTP methods? That means it is about request and response. So every time we talk of an HTTP, we talk of a mechanism known as a request and response mechanism. मैंने क्लास शेयर की थी कल की. ठीक है, so we call this as request and response mechanism. ठीक है, so the request goes to a web server. Let's call this as a web server, and it is the client machine. Can be anything, right? So it is the client who is requesting, and client machine can be absolutely anything. So I will say client. Okay, client machine. It can be a mobile, it can be a laptop, and we know that ESP8266 can act as a web server. One of the major reasons that we have given you ESP8266 is that it can act as a web server, right? Handling the request and generating the response. Handling the request and generating the response. So this is particularly known as the mechanism, which is request and response mechanism. ठीक है बेटा, तो इस मैकेनिज्म को हम रिक्वेस्ट एंड रिस्पॉन्स मैकेनिज्म ही कहेंगे, राइट। अब यहाँ पर हमारे पास कैसे रिक्वेस्ट हैंडल होती है, राइट। Whenever client requests, there is a specific method, right, that is called, because you need to check for the client request 1,000 times a second, or maybe after every second, or maybe twice or thrice a second, to check whether any request has come or not. So that is where handle client is going to take the request, ठीक है, right? क्या लेता है? Request, ठीक है, and response is being generated. If you go and see that in while loop, we're only handling the client request, ठीक है, and after we take the client request, if the request is root, we forward a specific function and a specific page, right? So ESP.on, so this is the function that's going to generate a response, that is ESP.on, right? So this is going to generate the response. I'll say response. So response is generated by this function, right? But there are two request and response ways. So there are two HTTP verbs or methods. So all we can say there are two HTTP request verbs or methods. Number one is HTTP get and HTTP post, right? So सुना है दोनों के बारे में? So now once we are specifically talking about an HTTP get or an HTTP post, so whenever we load a web application, whenever we load any sort of a web application, for example, if I load facebook.com, right? So this is get. By default, get is always loaded. So I will say facebook.com. I'm trying to sign into Facebook right here. Okay. So now what is this? This is get. So the moment I go to facebook.com/login .php, right? So now what is this now? I will enter my username and password, and now because I'm submitting this data, get पे क्या होगा? By default जब भी आप वेबसाइट खोलते हो पोर्ट 80 से खुलती है, वो आपने देखा, और by default जो HTTP request method call होता है वो get होता है. Get is usually used to load a web page, and post is used to process the submitted or the sent data. Now when I click on login, now if I right click right here, so first of all let's say if I right click and say inspect element, now now you can say the method is post right here. So the form method is post. So the form submission method is post right here. Okay? So that means when I click on login, this is going to post back, submit the data to the web server, right? तो अभी आप मुझे बताइए जब हम IP एड्रेस लिखते हैं यहाँ पर, so when I go to my Arduino and I access Arduino, so I not Arduino but alright, this is Tony, so I'll just put it down and go back to my ESP8266. I suppose it's not going to be connected because the person is not available. So can you set the same? Set the same SSID and the same password. You can afford to set the same. हमारी Wi-Fi LED कौन सी है? Yeah, as cosas. Alright, it's blinking, so it's not connected. Rakha same? Otherwise, I'll have to upload the program. It's going to take ages uploading this program, so I'm going to save the time. So by the time you do that, I'll take it up. Okay, now you can see with the same, it's connected right here. So it's stable now. This means it's connected. So even if you want, you can reset. So let me reset in order to get the IP address dot 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 dot, and then finally you'll get connected plus the IP address, which is going to be kind of same right here. So I will copy this IP address and I will just put it down here. And for that I need to be connected to the same network right here. So NIIT 1234. What is the password? NIIT 1234. Is that true?
तो सर इसमें एक ही डिवाइस था, मैंने दो कर दिया.
आ गया? ठीक है. So now let's see. All right, the request and the response mechanism. Come on. Why is it taking hell? And this is the first time we're requesting for a root URL, the basic URL, and the method automatically fired is get. Now it's connected to ILS. It's kind of not working. Why is it not working? Maybe I'll have to reset both of the networks once again. There's a reset button. Alright, so it's connected. I will go. Okay, now you can see you're loaded. This is the HTTP GET method being fired. So we will run it on HTTP GET. So I will go and specifically say that we are going to run this on the HTTP GET method rather than on the HTTP post method. ठीक है बेटा? Right, and we can go ahead and say that this method is, this function is going to be called on HTTP_GET. Right? तो ये अगर हम नहीं भी लिखेंगे तब भी by default get पे कॉल होगा. ठीक है ना? ठीक है. Now then we will go ahead and put everything that we are having here. This we will put everything that we are having here like this. Page plus is equivalent to क्या बोलेंगे? Form. ठीक है. फॉर्म जब आप बाहर भेजते हो दो तरीके होते हैं. एक तो मेथड कैसे भेज रहे हो. हमारे पास दो तरीके, एक गेट है और एक पोस्ट है. हम किस मेथड में भेजेंगे? ठीक है, हम इस बारी फॉर्म भेज रहे हैं पोस्ट मेथड में. ठीक है, राइट. सो वी आर गोइंग टू सेंड दिस फॉर्म यूजिंग पोस्ट. और कहाँ भेज रहे हो? So I will say method and action. I'm going to send it to the root action. So same action. यानी कि मैं किसी दूसरे URL सेगमेंट पे नहीं भेज रहा हूँ. जिस सेगमेंट पे हो उसी सेगमेंट पे भेज रहा हूँ. So and I will enclose the form right here. I will say page plus is equivalent to the form closure. Everything here is inside the form now. As you can clearly see, this looks inside the form, inside the form, inside the form, inside the form, and this is inside the form indentation करके. तो जब भी आप किसी भी बटन पे क्लिक करोगे सारे के सारे फॉर्म्स, सारे के सारे बटन्स की डिटेल कहाँ सबमिट होगी? To root action, same page पे, but the method is going to be different. Post. Now let's upload it and see what happens. We have an error right here, not using the terminator. Alright, so we're done uploading. Let's go back and check. First, let's wait to the Wi-Fi connection, and as soon as, now then when I click on the button, it should submit whatever is in the form. What's in the form? Button 1, button 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons. It should submit to the same URL, but the method is different, post. We're getting not found. Why is not found? We are found on get. You can see now we get it twice. You can clearly see it's coming now in a loop. Right? You can clearly see right here. So again. But then, why is it happening? Why is it happening? चले अगर एक बार भी आता, दो बार, but once I click, you can see जितनी बार आप click करोगे, and when I click, there is not found, because you do not have a response defined for post request. आपने response को define किया ही नहीं है. अब मैं कहता हूँ कि जब भी, ठीक है, अब देखिए, on HTTP post, ठीक है, आप क्या काम करेंगे? आप इस process, ठीक है, process form function को कॉल करेंगे. एक ही URL लेकिन दो तरीके. get पे process root कॉल हो रहा है, ये वेब पेज भेज रहा है, ठीक है. पोस्ट पे प्रोसेस रूट, ठीक है, पोस्ट पे प्रोसेस फॉर्म फंक्शन कॉल हो रही है, जो कि हमारे पास अभी नहीं है. तो मैं यहां पर बनाता हूं एक फंक्शन, इसका क्या नाम रखता हूं? प्रोसेस फॉर्म. और यहां पर भी मैं सेम वेब पेज ही भेज रहा हूं, ठीक है. लेट्स अपलोड. नाउ वी हैव टू handlers. One handler that handles the HTTP request on post, that is process form, doing the same thing फिलहाल. Another on HTTP get, which is by default when you load the page, handler here. So when you click on the button, why does post happen? Post happens because you have an input type submit, a submit button that submits the request to this URL via post method. Right? Okay. Now then, let's see. On get is still not connected to Wi-Fi. Let it connect. Why is it taking time to connect this time? Come on. क्या किया? हॉटस्पॉट बंद तो नहीं हो गया?
हो गया. इसके साथ शायद कोई और कनेक्ट हो गया.
दा यार क्या?
ये कनेक्ट तो है ही.
हाँ? Bu çözüne connect evet.
ESP desktop.
Çözüne bu connect क्या है?
फिर तो ये restart.
हाँ, restart के क्या है इस बात? चलो connected. No, it's disconnected. Connect हो गया, disconnect हो रहा है. ऐसने कोई नहीं कि छुपाने के साथ.
हो गया. हो गया.
Tell guys got LED blink. So the moment we are connected, LED is going to stop blinking. It's still blinking. Okay, let me reset once again for you. Go for this. नहीं ठीक है.
हो गया.
कहाँ हो गया?
ये यहाँ पे तो है कनेक्ट दो डिवाइस, डेस्कटॉप और ESP.
अरे नहीं हो गया अभी.
दो कनेक्ट है. इसका एड्रेस भी आ रहा है. उनके में आईपी एड्रेस उनके
ताक क्या है ये जो हॉटस्पॉट ही गया नहीं सर आप छोड़ो
कनेक्ट बराबर मगर उनके शायद मैक एड्रेस आईपी एड्रेस नहीं उनके
there's some serious problem no because what you can see that is dot 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 so तब तो कुछ करेगा ही ना कोई भी ऑपरेशन नहीं हो सकता है
फिर कैसे कनेक्ट होगा दो डिवाइस को कनेक्ट लिखा है
हाँ यार एक काम करो आप ILS 130 रखो NID 1234 नाम रखो ठीक है
130
keep the SSID as ILS 130 ILS 130 लिखा ठीक है वो started uploading है ठीक है connected no not connected okay connected ILS 130 पता नहीं किसका है लेकिन connected and also connect to ILS 130 इसमें क्लैश हो जाएगा ILS 30 ऑलरेडी नेटवर्क है ILS 230 करो एक ही बंदा करेगा अभी किसका था कर्ज ILS 230
हो गया
चलो दोनों connected so it's connected to ILS 230 with the same IP address no
अब हो गया
चल से रिक्वेस्ट Okay, so are we connected?
yes sir
What IP address?
192.168.133.207
Now then we will see post request. But we're getting this again. This is the problem because it's coming kind of twice, right? Twice, thrice, four, five. But then we have been able to handle the HTTP request like a pro. But we are having this difficulty now. This is something that should not have happened. Because we're defining page outside and we are replicating page kind of. So let's define page here without replicating the page. So string page is equal to this. No replication. Alright, so ये जो पेज डुप्लीकेसी हो रही है ना इसको स्टॉप करते हैं पहले ठीक है Okay, let's go ahead and see All right. So now you can see no page duplicacy क्योंकि हमने वेरिएबल को आउटसाइड डिफाइन किया हुआ था. ठीक है ना? क्यों हो रही थी ये आपने देखा? उबा बोलो. उससे क्या होता है? पेज हर बार एक नया पेज बन रहा था. So we used to create a new page. So let's see. Now this is post and this is get. When you click on button, a new function is called on HTTP post, right? And when you don't click on the button, this is simple get and this is simple post right here. So you can clearly see. Get post. Okay? Now we need to get the argument right here. Now how do you know which button? How do you know which button is clicked? How do you know that? आपको कैसे पता कौन सा क्लिक हुआ है? बोलो. Now what we are going to do, value is a bedroom lamp 1, right? Bedroom lamp 1, bedroom lamp 2, bedroom lamp 3. So let's give it name. So सबको एक ही नाम दे देते हैं हम, BTN. याद रहे सारे बटन्स का नाम सेम है लेकिन सारे बटन्स का वैल्यू डिफरेंट है. Yes or no? Let's upload and see. All right? All right. So now if I go, okay, now if I go and now go to page source, now you can see the name is BTN. हर किसी का एक ही नाम है लेकिन values different है. ठीक है? Value हर किसी का different है. ठीक है बेटा? So now what we are going to do right here, I will go in wide loop, right, and I would go in wide loop. So I will say the command, I will just define string COMMAND command. I'm going to get the command right here, and the command is going to go and target the post argument, that is ARG. ESP, that is the Wi-Fi web server, redefined right here on port 80, and we are going to look for an argument value for BTN. I need to get an argument value of BTN right here, right? So please give me the argument value of BTN, and what you got to do right here, serial.println, right, the command after every 300 milliseconds. So let's go and upload. Uploaded, and then we'll be able to see the argument right here. Port is busy because you are using serial port to write. Connected. Okay, trying to connect back to the device. क्या हो जाता है तेरे हॉटस्पॉट को? क्या हो गया? Disconnect कर सकते हैं, disconnect दिवाई नहीं कर सकते. Okay, let me power off. So she setting her. नहीं, कनेक्शन रिफ्यूज हो रहा है
यहाँ पे
ना,
तो कनेक्टेड दिखा रहा है, कनेक्टेड।
वही है ना, गलत यही है ना, तो ये दिखा रहा है नहीं कनेक्टेड, एडमिन नहीं कनेक्टेड है,
अब किसका मान है?
नहीं हो रहा है कनेक्ट, कनेक्शन इज बीइंग रिफ्यूज्ड, ये स्टॉप हो रहा है ना,
हो गया,
हाँ हो गया,
यहाँ पे हो गया कनेक्टेड, 2 डिवाइस कनेक्टेड।
दैट इज व्हाई देन ARP is causing problem ना, and automatic resolution protocol is causing problems right here. नहीं हो रहा बाबा,
मैं ऑफ करता हूँ।
हम्म, वाईफाई बंद कर फिर चल, अब हो गया चैनल प्रॉब्लम से पाक सा
अभी आपका नहीं कनेक्ट है, डेस्कटॉप,
गोवा
डेस्कटॉप
कनेक्टेड, हाँ डेस्कटॉप,
ये वो सारे रास्ते पे हैं, प्रोडक्ट वाले के।
let's look for an IP address. Two 207 हाँ, क्या IP address?
62.2 ठीक है, अब हो गया डेस्कटॉप।
क्या
आईपी एड्रेस गलत है,
क्या है?
192.168.62.207।
All right, so this is now the post request. Let's go to the command line. ठीक है, let's go to the command line and hit bedroom lamp 1. It should show us post request not coming. Bedroom lamp 1 is coming in loop, right? And why are we not? Okay, now let's do one thing. Instead of targeting the command on loop, ठीक है बेटा, so because loop में बार बार आएगा ये तो प्रॉब्लम करेगा
सेटअप
हमें,
में करना है।
ठीक है, नहीं सेटअप में क्यों करोगे, हम चाहते हैं कि हमें आर्ग्यूमेंट, हम चाहते हैं कि हमें आर्ग्यूमेंट मिले पोस्ट पे, क्योंकि पोस्ट पे ही डेटा हमारे पास आ रहा है ना, HTTP पोस्ट पे हम क्या कॉल कर रहे हैं, प्रोसेस फॉर्म को, तो तभी हम बोलेंगे कि भाई जैसे ही HTTP पोस्ट होगा BTN आर्ग्यूमेंट मुझे कमांड में दिखा दो और उसे प्रिंट करो. लेट्स अपलोड इट एंड सी नेक्स्ट जॉब. ऑलराइट, done. So let's see now whether we are able to generate the post request and print on post. Let's see. I'm clicking now. BTN is the argument, but the value is different. Argument BTN कैसे हमें सबका आएगा, क्योंकि सबका नाम जो बटन का है वो BTN ही है. तो BTN आर्ग्यूमेंट हम ले रहे हैं. बेडरूम लैंप 1 क्लिक हुआ है, अब बेडरूम लैंप 2 क्लिक हुआ, बेडरूम लैंप 3 क्लिक हुआ, बेडरूम लैंप 4 क्लिक हुआ और बेडरूम टेबल लैंप यहाँ पर क्लिक हुआ है. ठीक है बेटा, समझ आ रहा है? So now we have been able to call this argument right here. So what we are going to do right here, we're going to call a different function right here. ठीक है, that is process, or we can say activate or we can say IoT. It's capital IoT function, and I'm going to pass the function right here. So I'm calling a function IoT, and let us go and create this function IoT as a void IoT. It's going to accept one argument. What's that? Bolo? Command. So let's call this CMD right here. So now, right here, it is going to do the same. So let's say if CMD inside the function, if command is equivalent to this command right here, bedroom lamp 1, right? So slowly and steadily we are going to generate this. So I will say else if, else if CMD is equivalent to bedroom lamp 2, right? And we're going to do this, and we are going to continue with else if 2, bedroom lamp 3, bedroom lamp 4, and table lamp. So now let's carry on. It's if the command is 1, if it is 2, if it is 3, if it is 4, and the last but not the least is bedroom table lamp. Bedroom table lamp. So I will say serial dot print, right, bedroom lamp, or BL1. Just whether it's working or not will not be sure, because you have to debug the application साथ. So BL1, BL2, BL3, BL4, and no BL, that is TL. Upload. Slowly we're testing everything whether it's working. Wide IoT. Why? Variable of field IoT declared as wide, so we don't have any problem. Why? Or maybe it's kind of capital or something like that. No, it doesn't do anything. Process. Take a process or smart home. So I can say activate. Activate IoT is the function that we're going to call. Activate IoT is the function that we're going to call right here. It takes one argument right here. Why is it creating problems? कोई ना कोई प्रॉब्लम हम ही कर रहे हैं ना, ये तो नहीं करेगा ना. Let's go and declare it right here. So if, else if. But why is it showing problem in void activate? So it's void initialize, no problem, but void activate has a problem, so it's compiled first. Not uploading. Okay, it is basically I am just doing it the Python way. It's going to accept one argument that's of type string, and it has to be the type of the variable was not mentioned. Maybe that's the problem. There's no auto typing like Python and C, so you have to mention the type of the variable that you're expecting. Done. So that was the problem. I will copy paste and upload. And we are calling activate IoT whenever process form is called. When is process form called? When? On post. And when is post happening? When you click on any button. Why is post happening when you click on any button? Because every button is inside a form that has the method post. The HTTP request method post, right? So tough lag raha hai kuch? It's quite easy, so it's nothing tough. It's childish. Because you're doing everything in a systematic manner, right? So it seems easy. Once you be current disconnect, watch me current disconnect beta change phone the case. Okay. IoT. So the table ko ta garam chukum si after atha na आमलेट विश्राम यथ पे अजी तेल ही होता है पेटा आमलेट यार कर अब कनेक्ट डिस्कनेक्ट यार okay, connected finally, and I am connected to something else. Now I'm also connected. Do we have any, do you have a change in IP address this time? 96.207. Alright, now let's see in the serial monitor. So BL1 bedroom lamp 1 इसका आ रहा है क्योंकि यहाँ पर भी हमने serial dot print रखा है, ठीक है? But BL1 is being called, and let's say BL2 called, BL3 called, 4, 5 called. So absolutely fine. So let's take this away, right? And if you want to log, so we'll keep this thereby. So we don't want to change anything. So let's say bedroom light 1, light 2, light 3, light 4, and light table lamp. So all are defined right here. We have absolutely no problem. So I am going to go to the void setup, and we are calling a function in void setup known as initialize, right? Do you remember this function? We're calling this function initialize. And in the initialize we've set all as output. So what we will do right here, we're going to say digital write on bedroom light 1 as y. अब आपको क्या पता on करने की off करना है? I will say not off. Now see what's happening right here. So digital read of bedroom light 1. What does it mean? Digital read जब आप bedroom lamp run, अगर ये on है तो 1 होगा, अगर off है तो 0 होगा. अगर मैं इसे यहाँ not लगाऊं तो उल्टा कीजिए. Digital write on bedroom light 1, ulta. First read. If it is on, turn it. If it is 0, make it 1. If it is 1, make it 0. Ulta. Toggle. We'll do it everywhere now. So it is going to be same button for on and off. If something is already on, turn it off. If something is already off, turn it on. So that's why read the current status and do the ulta of current status. Is that understood? ठीक है? Bedroom light 1, light lamp 2, lamp 3, lamp 4, and the final one is table lamp, digital read of the same. So I'll say bedroom light 4, light 3, light 2, upload. Let's have an LEDs fixed, so let's have all the LEDs right here. We have an error code. Why do you? क्या? कौन सा? My God, why does it? Digital read or bedroom lamp, TV lamp. Why do we have an error right here? Why would you have this error? Hmm? Because the command is bedroom. कहाँ पे? TV lamp? It's TV lamp, so how does it matter? TV lamp, right here. Digital read the bedroom TV lamp and this, so no problem. So we don't have any problem right here. Why? Constant char to unit 8, it's Why is it happening?
सब में आ रहा है लास्ट वाले में.
नहीं, ये सब में आएगा. लास्ट वाला ठीक होगा तो ऊपर वाले में आएगा, ऊपर वाला ठीक होगा तो उसके ऊपर वाले में आएगा. नहीं, लास्ट वाले में आ रहा है ना, काइंड ऑफ.
आपने नॉट इक्वल टू फ्यूचर से पहले ही क्यों लगाया है? तो बेडरूम में ये लगाना था वैल्यू में.
नहीं, absolutely okay, no problem. Okay, let's carry on with point number 1. Compile and check for errors. It's still showing its error. We're showing invalid conversation constant char to unit T. If CMD is equivalent to bedroom lamp, then we're using digital write on digital read, not of digital read. Take care of the bedroom. Why are we using string? Come on, they are the variables. Variables can never go in string, no? That means this is the integer number you have to give, not the string. Bedroom lamp 4, because they're defined already. Why are you giving them a string? Because they're already defined 16, 4, 0, 2 and
14.
so why are you giving them as string? So it's ठीक तो बोल रहा है, string to int conversion error आ रहा है, आप भी नहीं समझ रहे. सुना? So digital we're saying, and now then what we are saying here, digital write to bedroom light 1. So when we are not giving this bedroom light 1 as string, why are you giving this as string? Because it's an integer number, you have to give the pin number 13, 14, वो जो कि हमने already इनमें डाला हुआ है.
Yes, sir.
So why are we doing this? So it's going to generate an error, the string to char conversion errors upload. Okay, tell me the lights that I have to fix. 16, 4, 0, 2, 14. 16, 4, 0, 2, 14. Come on. Come on, make haste.
16.
Come on, fast. So tell me, Wi-Fi LED is already there. Tell me now, just a moment. Don't make haste.
नीचे से ऊपर जाते हैं.
बताओ, सबसे पहले किस पे लगाऊं?
लाइट 116 D0.
D0, come on.
हाई पे वाईफाई की है, फिर ऊपर एक छोड़नी है D2 पे. नेक्स्ट
D2,
D1 पे वाईफाई की है.
हाँ D1 पे वाईफाई की है.
उसके बाद D3
D2 पे क्या है?
4.
तो D2 आ गया हमारा. बेडरूम लैम्प 2. चलिए और
D3
अब आगे तन लाइट तुम होता है लंपी सब शुक्र काम मोहम्मद न्यूज क्या पाकिस्तान जुना तो मैच वहीं पर जरूरत Paksa. Once a trim LED, yours gaze subs LED question में पिघल रहा है या कुछ and और पे क्या थोड़?
D3.
Is it D3?
Yes sir, D3 0.
All right. So it is going to be D.
D3 0 पे D4 2 पे.
D4.
D4.
आया सही लैंप के नीचे पे कहाँ लैंप आ रहा है?
अभी एक रहता है और D5 पे.
So क्या है बेडरूम में?
Yes sir.
बेड लैंप क्या? टेबल लैंप. So देखो दी कैसा वन था सो. नेगेटिव मैं GND पे ही रजिस्टर लगा रहा हूँ सारी लैंप्स का ही की ठीक है. चलिए last but not the least is the bed lamp which is
D5
D
14. D5 14.
D5 कुछ
Pure.
Center में D5. All right, so let's try. My smart home. Let's try this. Load on get Do we have a change in IP address? Maybe. 127.207. हमने dynamic रखा हुआ है. Okay, let's try. Activate bedroom lamp 1. Activated. So which is bedroom lamp 1? 16, which is GPIO 16. ये पिन नंबर नहीं है, तूने डोल से चेक करो बेस हो रही गलत. क्या कर रहा हूँ दूसरे गलत?
सर ठीक है मैं ऐसे कौन गलत?
सुना 16 क्या चु D0 अब क्या चलेगा?
मैं उन D0 तो देखे हूँ.
हाँ?
D0 ये उन देखे हूँ.
अच्छा चलाने से ना क्या चला D0 शुरू से खबर क्या? अच्छा D0 ही कौन से?
D0 ये
तिल क्या घूमे? तिल से मेरी गलती. नसा मेरी गलती ही नहीं इसकी. मेरी गलती क्यों कौन सी?
इसे शिप पिन नंबर तो स्विच से मालूम नहीं.
तिल क्या घोष? अच्छा तारी तिल गलत लगी तो संतोष बड़ा है. Okay, let's turn it on. Let's leave it. D2. Nothing is working. D3, D4. D4, bedroom lamp 4 is working. Only bedroom lamp 4 is working. You can see. हाँ मैं सारी ताज निकाल देता हूँ यार तुम लोग भी. ऐसे नहीं होगा. One by one check करना है. I would rather have to upload it first. I don't know. Is it uploaded or not? We are having done uploading. So GPIO 16 is bedroom light 1 and GPIO 16 is D0. That is the bedroom light 1.
Then D2, 4.
And then D2 is? So GPIO 4 is? GPIO 4 is D2.
इस बार में नहीं हूँ.
ना चेंशन गलती की.
असली सर कुछ ना बोला ना कि वाईफाई का GPIO 0 होगा D3.
D3?
हाँ.
Bak se gol koju di test. Sunus balai. Use our child. So okay, let's go with bedroom lamp 1 on working. Use bedroom lamp 2 on. On.
सर मैं इसमें नहीं.
Bedroom lamp 2 on. So it's working. It's kind of loose, so I'm going to tighten them up. Okay, let's carry on with bedroom lamp 3.
3 को लगा नहीं है.
क्यों? लगा जो है. Bedroom lamp 3 is. We hit bedroom lamp 3. Bed lamp 3 is 3. That's GPIO 0, which is D3. So let me see what is wrong with this. पता नहीं चल भी रहा है कि नहीं चल रहा है तो we'll have to see that. नहीं ये शायद लैम्प खराब है. ठीक है.
खराब है.
Okay, take it away. Let's use another lamp right here. ये खराब. ये खराब है तुम ये दफा से निकाल दो खबर. Nice ठीक. चलिए.
Then GPIO 2. D4.
Then we have
GPIO 2, D4.
GPIO
D4.
2. Just a minute. D. Which lamp is this?
D4.
No. यहाँ से क्या है? Bedroom lamp 3, 4.
4. 4.
So bedroom lamp 4 hit हो गया. He has been hit. So let's see what's wrong with this. Alright, so it's working fine. Chali. No. It is not. शायद खराब है ये भी था. रुक के देखता हूँ. That's working fine. I have to just be sure. All right, working fine. Come on.
Table lamp.
The last but not the least is
Table lamp. G drive 14.
table lamp is
14 D5.
D.
5.
All right, so let's see whether it works. So I'm turning on.
मैंने किया हुआ
Load kar yaar. Double going to off. Okay. Now let's see it on the camera first, so let's see whether all are working or not. We still have a problem of displaying which one is working and which one is not working. We still have this problem. Okay, let's go to camera. And let's see, we are having all the LEDs right here. So let me now toggle between bedroom lamp 1. So let me just keep it aside so that we are able to see all. Okay. Okay. So let's keep it aside. All right, let's do it. So bedroom lamp 1 off. Bedroom lamp 2 off. Bedroom lamp 3 off. Bedroom lamp 4 off. नहीं off. छोड़ो वहाँ से क्या हो रहा है? And we have this bedroom table lamp off. So now आप लोग मोबाइल से अगर आप यही IP address access कर wirelessly access the IP address 192.168.20 हाँ on. क्या दो on इकट्ठे करता है? Okay, on. Turn on the another one. On. Turn on another one. On and turn on the right? Right? Are you trying to get it? Concept समझ आ रहा है? यहाँ पर हो क्या रहा है?
सर इसमें हम मूव कैसे कर सकते हैं?
क्या?
बटन पे ऑन लिखिए फिर ऑफ.
क्या?
बटन पे.
क्या बटन पे?
स्टेटस.
क्या स्टेटस?
बटन पे ऑन है ऑफ है.
तो वो भी डिस्प्ले कराएंगे ना, कोई टेंशन नहीं है. ठीक है? Alright? We can display the status side maybe, कोई problem नहीं है. On, off. So we can do anything. So that's absolutely not an issue right here. So this is how you are serially handling and communicating with this device. You can connect to your own mobile. So आप connect करो.
Sir, IP address में 127 डिवाइस क्या है? 288. IP address की last कितने नंबर है?
272 शायद. 207.
पहले इनको ये करना है हॉटस्पॉट.
हॉटस्पॉट कनेक्ट करना सेम. अब ना चलो क्या.
ठीक है हो जाएगा इसमें 8 है हो जाएगा. 8
INS 230.
Password?
NID 1234. बोलकर जा ना मुझ पासवर्ड. वो तो बट.
Password क्या है?
Please.
address बोलो. ये different है.
192.168.127.207. 127.
192.168.127.207. अब मैं किसी को दादा ना पर कुनी को उनके. छोड़ो एक ही बंदा करो छोड़ो जा करो zoom करके okay off. Why are you setting 2 to off? Come on, turn off the bedroom, turn on this. Okay, on. Turn off this one, the table lamp, this one, table lamp, yeah, this one. Turn on the table lamp again now. Okay, then it's working fine. ठीक है. So now in your case what you need to do is because the relay that we have given you for your project is a low power relay, right? You also can toggle in between on and off. So आपका भी same ऐसे ही चलेगा. Now then we need to display the status. right? It's already been more than time, so I'm not going to give you too much because we have a class tomorrow, so you still have to practice this. Alright, so I'll share the video, and tomorrow what we will do is display the status of the current LED, whether the current status is on or off, right? So that we'll come to know कि अब मुझे off कर रहा हूँ क्या on कर रहा है, ऐसे तो पता ही नहीं मैं click कर रहा हूँ हो क्या रहा है. So now we'll ask the status and see whether we have to turn off or we have to turn on. آخر الدعوانا الحمد